All right, this is the week plan for AP Human Geography, week number 5, September 14th through September 18th. Before I begin, let's kind of go back and I wanted to remind you not to forget that before you get to class this week, that you need to have read Chapter 2, Key Issues numbers 1 and 2. And of course, you always should be doing the guided reading questions that go with that, and just look in the table of contents that's in the online binder, and that will point you to the key issues that you'll need to do. Okay, also, don't forget to finish the Introduction to Political Geography. Many of you actually finished this in class, but if you did not finish it, then you will need to finish it before you get to class. Those of you, if you happen to be absent last week, make sure you've printed this off. It's pretty self-directing. Just follow through the directions and I'll let you know what you need to do. All right, so in class this week, if you are in cohort A through K, your lesson is going to be just a little bit different because I had a sub last week for my L through Z cohort. So for cohort A through K, you guys will be starting with your reading quiz, chapter 2, key issues 1 and 2. And then if you are in 2A, and this is for 2A only, we actually need to finish the chapter 1 key issue 3 quiz. So that'll be kind of how we start class this week. Then again, this is only for cohort A through K. You are going to be watching about a 50-minute video called The People Paradox. The video talks about, really our first major topic, which is going to be population growth. It's going to talk about why certain places in the world are growing, and in other places, the people are on the decline. Okay, then after the video, we will go over an introduction to population geography. We'll go over those different concepts. You'll be expected to fill out your key term slides that go along with that. And then we'll also go over the category and talk about the patterns we see across the map. If we have time, we will we'll get to the demographic transition model, the so-called DTM, which is one of the most important parts of our class. It really helps us to understand a lot of different things in a lot of different ways. And so it's a pretty big idea. It'll take us kind of a while. So we'll at least probably get a start on it. I don't know if we'll finish it, but we'll start it in class and maybe finish it next time. Okay, for cohort L through Z, you guys will also be starting with your reading quiz, chapter 2, key issues 1 and 2. But then we will need to, for you guys, you've already watched the video on the People Paradox, so you guys will be actually finishing up chapter 1, basic geographic concepts. And at that point, then we will we'll go over key term cards for chapter 1. And then we'll go over with you guys the introduction to population geography and categorilla. And then cohort L through Z, if you have time, then we'll start the DTM as well. Okay, so if you want to get ahead and you're watching this on a Monday, we know that for this week, you need to have had chapter 2, key issues 1 and 2 read. But if you want to start to get ahead, you want to kind of break it down so you're not doing so much, you can get ahead by reading chapter 2, key issues 3 and 4. This is what I'm going to be signing in class this week. So when you guys come to class, either Tuesday or Thursday, this is going to be on the homework for this next kind of week cycle. So you can read chapter 2, key issues 3 and 4. Many of you are starting to retake your reading quizzes, and I just kind of let you retake key issues 1 and 2 of chapter 1. But if you want to retake key issue number 3, or after you take the chapter 2, key issues 1 and 2 quiz, while you guys are working in class, I'm going to ask if you want to retake it, and if you do, you need to show me your notes. And what I'm going to say is you're not going to be able to retake a quiz unless you kind of those guided reading notes, or if you take notes on your own, those are going to be kind of your ticket to retake the quiz. So I'm not going to let you retake the quiz unless you've shown me that you've done some work, because I don't want you to just see what's on the quiz and then just go retake it. So you're going to have to show me that you did a decent amount of work to be able to deserve it. Okay, that should be it. That should be the kind of the week plan. And if you need to, shoot me an email if you have any questions or concerns. Have a good day, and we'll see you this week.